Hey all, Derek Turner here. It is Friday, September 1st, 2017. I cannot believe it is already September. Hey, so I told you all yesterday I introduced my P3 Clarity system. Next week we're going to go to that in detail, but today I wanted to talk about, in line with that, talk about the concept of reacting versus responding. And I don't know if I mentioned this much. I think I'm going to mention it in one video, but there's a difference between reacting to something and responding to something. Reaction is very fast, very abrupt, usually with very little thought, and it is it's going to be something that you do because something happens to you. You're giving power to that thing by reacting to it abruptly. Whereas responding is generally going to come with a little bit of thought, consideration, contemplation, and you're now taking the power or owning the power of the moment to decide what to do and how you're going to respond to it. So reaction, generally not ideal. Responding, generally ideal. Why that's important is, as we're talking about the P3 Clarity system, the idea of focusing on passion first, then people, then processes. This is where we very often see people reacting to problems or challenges by changing the wrong things, never really thinking about why they're changing things and going to that root passion, and changing just for change's sake sometimes. Reaction is going to generally lead to continued frustration because you haven't stepped back, evaluated the situation, and determined the best response and course of action to take. Whereas if you do that, you can then respond appropriately, pause, think, evaluate, consider everything, remember why you're doing everything in the first place, and then make the decision about how you want to address it. So consider that, reaction versus response. Remember that as we're talking next week about P3 Clarity, and you will find great value in it. Hope you have a great Friday. Talk to you soon.